Hello everyone, Marie Germain, episode 5 of Marie Off the Cuff. Today I'm going to talk about this talk that's on the web and everywhere in conversations about advertising and branding dying or being dead. There is a point to that. The fact is that advertising is just not working anymore. Any advertising manager, marketing manager, CMO will tell you that. They're not pulling the results that they used to years ago from the traditional model. And they're certainly not generally bringing in the results from the new social media. I don't like calling it new because social media is at least 10 years old. They're not pulling the results because they're trying to shove the old practices into the new. The fact is the format, the construct, here's our stuff. It's the best. Everybody says so. You should have this to be somebody, to be happy, to belong. This is all a waste of time and money today because the customers have principally lost faith in these types of messages and have tuned out for a number of reasons, but because of the transparency in the authenticity that is cultivated by the web. So they've become deaf and blind to these types of advertising messages. The tone of it, the frequency of it, the pretense of it. So, it seems that a lot of advertising agencies and the clients have not gathered this yet. They don't seem to know how to engage the evolved customer, who is, now we're beyond the tipping point where more than half of the customers in the world are on the web more than they're watching traditional media. So they are the ones in control now. And they are the ones in control of who gets to talk to him or her. So to engage these customers, there has to be time and space on the web in conversation with many as possible, both ways, not dozens and dozens of assaults in one direction, which is what traditional media is all about. To get attention, you may have to do things you've never imagined. You might have to tell unusual stories, do unusual things. A smart brand is one that is getting its users, its customers involved in the creative process, designing the products, the brand extensions, even the brand meaning itself. Smart brands have teams of social first responders watching conversations and engaging customers. It could be influencers too. These are very critical. So these smart brands are no longer waiting for customers to come to them. There is the success. They're no longer waiting for customers to come to them. They're diving into a sea of conversations and they're going in to get them. Someone spoke of brand humility in our groups this week, and I appreciated the combination of those two words because I began to think about how brand hubris may have been an intrinsic problem in brand advertising for a long time, and it's finally reared its ugly head when people were released and free to express themselves and to direct themselves. So we see the customer cutting brands down to size today. There are surprising top-level brands that are failing in social media because they really do not have the depth and the equity that they believed that they had. So brands are being cut down to size. And customers are no longer defining themselves by their consumption. Rather, their consumption defines the brand now. So be ready to be humble and be ready to go fishing.